Hey everybody, welcome to Canvas Stadium. Once again, we just wrapped up the 4A state championship. It's the Road to State Championship Saturday, sponsored by Raising Cane's. And we're happy you're here because guess what? The Dakota Ridge Eagles just clinched their first ever program state title, 38-14 win over Palmer Ridge.
And the Jeffco sweep is alive. We didn't think that was going to happen.
It's a lofty expectation, but holy cow, we are 2 teams down, 1 to go. It can happen.
It could happen. It was great win for Dakota Ridge. I mean, they came out guns a-blazing.
They were ready to play. Now, Palmer Ridge looking a little sluggish to begin with, and they just kind of couldn't get it going because Dakota Ridge was just that dominant today.
Well, and to be fair, I mean, Dakota Ridge just opened up with a couple of quick scores. And then all of a sudden, that running game that we talked about can take effect, except Kellen Behrendsen just decided, hey, I'm going to throw for 5 touchdowns today.
The MOP will be in the house shortly. You can also see possibly behind us, Cherry Creek is taking the field right now against Ralston Valley. That game kicks off in 60 minutes. But first and foremost, let's take a look at these 4A highlights for you as we take the Eagles clinching their win. They were already up 7-0. Kellen Behrendsen finds Jackson Arnold.
Just what a move.
Kellen really showcasing all of his weapons today. It wasn't even fair. The Eagles go up 14-0 over the Bears very early on in the first quarter. Dakota Ridge was busy.
Mm-hmm.
They were very busy. First quarter also, Behrendsen again, this time to Leo Lukowski. Touchdown again for the Eagles, raising the bigger and bigger lead, 28-14. Eagles still up. Behrendsen this time finds Nathan Rodriguez. Again.
And what a catch.
What a catch.
Behrendsen work in the middle of the field, and then a little bit of a spike, which in high school is an automatic 15 yards. I have it on good authority. That spike was Dave Logan approved.
Oh.
When Dave Logan is telling, yay, you earned that one.
That catch was incredible. And again, they just didn't take their foot off the gas whatsoever all the way to the end. There was defensive stops here in the last couple minutes that were worth noting. It was just an all-around Eagles on Eagles game.
Yeah, it's, some big interceptions from that Dakota Ridge defense. I mean, they really stood up on both sides of the ball. Palmer Ridge, they got one score before the half. I think they scored pretty quickly there in the third. But I mean, once that distance was created, I mean, this Dakota Ridge offense just really put together a great performance. Dakota Ridge was the better team, and in terms of overall game predictions, we're not faring so well because we thought the 4A game was going to be.
I'm the only one that's not faring. So,
well, in terms of picking teams,
I'm picking with my heart. But honestly, Dakota Ridge was by far the better team today. They deserved this championship. It was very clear why they were the number 1 seed. They owned it through and through.
That's right. And then in terms of, we thought this game was going to be very, very competitive, a really fun watch. Turned out to be, a little
one-sided.
A little bit more one-sided than we thought. Whereas the 3A game, I thought Windsor was going to run away with it, so I was wrong in my team prediction, and it turned out to be just such a fun game to watch. Incredible. We're 2 games down.
I know.
We got 1 to go.
With Pomona taking the 3A state title, Dakota Ridge taking that 4A state title. 1 game to go. I'm sad that the football season's coming to an end, but also incredibly excited to watch this Cherry Creek Ralston Valley rounding out our night on Championship Saturday. Chef's kiss. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think we are waiting on the MOP, Kellen Behrendsen himself, and also Coach Behrendsen coming over in due time.
Mm-hmm. We've got Doug Ottewell on the assignment, so he didn't let us down last time. It's always funny when you're talking to Doug and giving him a task. One theory is
we trust him, but sometimes he moves a bit slow. But also these guys are in high demand, so we're going to trust that he makes it happen.
And Doug is a rancher by nature. He
likes to herd.
Yeah, you want to
come here, talk to us.
You want to direct some cattle out to a pasture. Doug's your guy sometimes with these, but he hasn't let us down. We're going to get to them in a second.
Yeah. We'll get to them in a second. We're going to take a short break, and hopefully they'll be with us right after that.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years in employee benefits and individual health care needs and is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information. Clients have enjoyed the ability to connect in person or by phone, while others enjoy the convenience of their online service where they can review the status of their claims, obtain summaries, and download forms including claim forms. Dave and Steve do their homework so you don't have to. They know the market by distinguishing the best products from the merely adequate. Give them a call at 877-545-4840 or visit them online at benefitsbroker.com.
A little more slack.
Whoever said work smarter, not harder, didn't realize you could do both.
Yo, I can guard pro in these.
I can guard you and route you up.
You sure about that?
Fellas looking for a quarterback?
Go!
You're right, Billy. These do bring out my eyes.
Every shoe for every athlete.
Dix is the GOAT.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Canvas Stadium for the Road to State's Saturday Championship, sponsored by Raising Cane's. I turned that around, but we got there.
We got there. We got all the necessary components knocked out.
There. Again, we're just wrapped up the 4A state title game. Dakota Ridge winning it 38-14 over Palmer Ridge. The Battle of the Ridge was one ridge.
It was one
Mostly,
ridge.
mostly.
It was Dakota Ridge just completely owning that game from start to finish. You gotta love the PA help here at Canvas Stadium, telling all the players you've got to leave the field because we have one more game to get ready for.
Yes,
So
we want you to celebrate. We want this to be a happy occasion for you. But you know, we need you to leave.
And we are desperately.
You don't need to go home, but you need to get out of here. 100%. I want to talk about Landon real quick because we were hyping him up all pregame show, and let me tell you, he didn't have all the touchdowns today. He had one.
Well, he got hurt.
He did get hurt. But that's important to note.
Right. I mean, he scored the first touchdown. I think it was a swing pass, screen pass that he took to the house. Really set the tone for Dakota Ridge, and then got rolled up. You could tell he was limping around. Got his ankle retaped a couple of times. In the second half, he was primarily a defender only. Sticking into his spot at linebacker. But what a day he had. I mean, overall, he's one of those guys that. As very much the heartbeat of that team. Yeah. And setting that tone early was crucial for the Eagles.
100%. But we just wanted to, I was like, he didn't win the MOP. And I think we hyped him up to a point where that was where I think a lot of people might have thought that was going. And it didn't matter. The Dakota Ridge was so explosive on all fronts in their offense that Kellen just took it and was like, listen, I got it. I'll take the reins. Don't worry. And boy, did he. 38 points in their state title game for the first ever state championship for Dakota Ridge. This is incredibly special. And once we get Coach Behrendsen and Kellen over here, we're going to touch on the fact that father and son combo. I'm sobbing thinking about it.
It's awesome.
It's so beautiful.
It was funny. Just this morning, I received a nomination packet. I'm on the board of directors for the Gold Helmet Award, which is always presented by the Denver Post.
Not to brag.
Shout out Kyle Newman. But
shout out.
Kellen Behrendsen, I might have seen a resume pass through there, and I'll tell you what, the big advantage that he has is he's been able to bolster it in the last 24 hours since I've received the packet. So,
100%.
What a day for that. I see Kellen Behrendsen walking with Dennis Ployce right over here.
All right.
And Doug's still running around, and
you know what? I give you permission.
Dennis, get him.
Can you bring Kellen over? He's
live
coming.
TV.
Live TV.
YouTube TV.
Kellen. Congratulations. You can put your
prop. Yeah. Prop it up on the table. We gotta see your hardware, man.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead and sit down.
Starting quarterback of the Dakota Ridge Eagles, your 4A state champion, Kellen Behrendsen. Kellen, have a day.
Yes, sir.
Seriously, dude. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's exciting. It was really awesome that I was able to go do this with my brothers, people I've known since I was 5 years old, and then also with the old man. So
I mean, that is so incredibly special. Did you and your dad have a moment after the game before
We did.
like red ended?
we had one right before, and then we had one with like a minute left in the game right after I poured water on him. So
He's not cold at all.
no,
He's
he
got adrenaline.
he's exactly. He also has this motto where he's never cold. He just doesn't feel temperature.
Oh,
So actually, yesterday when we went to red zone defense, he took all his clothes off except for his shirt and his pants, and he had a cutoff shirt that was like a crop top because we were making fun of him for it. So
your dad's one of the great coaches that's gonna be remembered by all of these kids for such a long time.
Yep.
Now, we have been talking about this for a minute, but I want your perspective on this. Okay, so being able to utilize so many weapons today, was that part of the game plan?
it absolutely was, and it's been all year. You know, we've got guys. We're on our third and fourth string running backs, and they're dogs, right? We've got our starting 10 personnel on offense was all seniors, and we had amazing bonds, and I know exactly what they're all going to do. So it's kind of like I'm thinking what they're thinking just before they're thinking it. And so we've got such a great connection that nobody could stop us.
No. And what was the team feeling when Landon went down? That must have been a minute where you all had to sit back and be like, okay, we got to adjust and move forward.
So he's been dealing with this ever since Bear Creek. So week 10 of the regular season. So we kind of knew he's been on and off, and we kind of figured out a way to win without him, even though he's a dog and I love him, but we figured out how we were going to manage. And after he went down, we were like, that really sucks, but we can't do anything about it. So we moved on and we played our game.
And it was so clear that you guys dominated from a very early point and then just didn't take your foot off the gas. Did that feel good?
It was awesome. It felt really good.
When you're watching your defense, I mean, they came up with some big turnovers, stopped some really, really crucial drives to give you that momentum. When your offense is setting that pace and then you see the defense being complimentary, I mean, how much does that just energize everything on the sideline?
It's awesome. We go out there, we score a touchdown, 5 plays later interception. Like it's one of those things where I know what we have on our defense too, because we got 8 seniors on there too, and plus 3 dogs of juniors. So I know what we're getting out of them too, and I knew they had a really good matchup today. And so I knew we were going to get the ball back a couple times and get some really good momentum.
I know when we talked to you guys almost 2 weeks ago at this point, you and your dad both said that this group of seniors has been together for so long. It makes it so special.
Yep.
What do you think that bond really gave to this game where you were like, oh, we're coming together and we're going to win this thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. We bonded together. We've been bonded together. These are guys I would die for, right? It's just like going to war out here. So we have each other's backs, and it really helps.
Absolutely incredible. Kellen, congratulations. Go celebrate this win with your family and all of these amazing fans that you guys brought out today, which was awesome.
They were great. I mean, we were sitting right under them all game, and you can hear them.
Yep.
It was a party up in the stands.
They do a really good job.
Yeah.
They do a really good job.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Go and celebrate.
Thank you.
Go have some fun. And then if you see your dad, send him over.
I will.
We want to talk to him.
Sign those 2.
Oh, yes.
We can.
Yep. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
No, those should be fine.
When I go to court, these aren't my clients, these are my friends. These are people that I believe in. And they have one shot, just one shot for justice. If they've come to me and we've gotten to trial, their life has been turned upside down in some awful way. And I am their only hope. I need to be their champion, to quote Prince Oberyn from Game of Thrones. They need someone in this trial by combat that can fight for them. I'm all they have. So if I haven't put the time in, if I haven't trained, if I haven't humbly looked in the mirror and thought about ways I can be better, and I don't present my best self in court, then I failed them. And that's what motivates me as a trial lawyer, because when this is over, that client goes home. And if I haven't done my best for him, I haven't been his champion, then I've failed.
This is Tim Anderson of Gordon Insurance, and we are proud to support all of our area athletes. With offices in Lyman, Callahan, Flagler, Sterling, and Kit Carson, we offer all types of insurance, including home, auto, commercial, farm, crop, life, bonds, and workman's compensation. We are independent and thus can offer you multiple choices of companies, not just one. Call or visit the office near you, and one of our agents can take care of you. See all of our contact information by going to www.gordonins.com or call me at 719-740-1361.
Welcome back to Canvas Stadium. It's the Road to State Championship Saturday, sponsored by Raising Cane's. It's Dan, I'm Ashley. We are back, and we just wrapped up the 4A state title game, a 38-14 win for Dakota Ridge, their first ever state title in football for the program.
And we just heard from most outstanding player, Kellen Behrendsen, who's just over the moon. Got to, sharing it with his teammates and his dad. Just makes, it just adds a little bit more when you've got that kind of bond.
And it was so evident on the field today. And he was speaking to that. After Landon went out, they were like, okay, we will all step up in the absence of our star guy. Like, we have so many other weapons, and they proved that today. It wasn't even a question. And Kellen knew. He was like, I've got this guy, I've got this guy, I've got this receiver.
I think he probably threw 5 touchdowns to at least 3 or 4 different kids. So just an overall great performance. Well-deserving most outstanding player award. Sometimes with these things, we can attest to last week where Dan DeRose down in Pueblo was texting me saying, do you think it's this guy or do you think it's this guy?
It was very clear.
I think after the third touchdown, I looked at you and said, it's Kellen, and we're good here.
Yes.
So,
and we're done. Thank you so much.
Speaking of Coach Behrendsen.
Coach Behrendsen, come on in.
We're good. We're not as good as you, but
we didn't win a state championship, but you did. How are you feeling?
I don't know if your mic's on real quick.
Danny, we're missing a mic.
There we go.
You got me now?
No, we got it.
All right, there we go.
How you feeling?
Really good. Just really happy for our community. We've got 30 years of fans and players and families who've been begging for something like this. And so for our kids to come out today and play the way they did, I'm just super proud.
Oh my gosh. And I know we talked almost 2 weeks ago at this point, and you were talking about Kellen and this group of seniors that you've seen grow up on such an intimate level because they're all friends. They've been in the community. How special is that to have them go out with this note?
Yeah. They've earned it. They're not just great football players. They're incredible people. They work hard at everything. They're great students. They work in the weight room. Our practices, honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen a team get better every week like this team, and it's because of how they practice. And the seniors set the tone, but our other grades have jumped right in. And it's not just about the one group, but the one group set the example, and I'm proud of them for that.
It's important to have those leaders on the team to be able to accomplish something like this. And it's a testament. You guys came out, scored so quickly. Was that the game plan? Like, we got to put the foot on the gas and just not take it off?
Yeah. I told them, we've played a few other games where we would get up and we'd kind of try to just keep guys healthy and get out and play for the next week. And we said, well, hey, this week we don't have to do that. We're just going to go. So, to lose some guys today, we had some guys get banged up, and their buddies stepped in and did incredible in those roles to fill in those gaps. And I'm just proud of them for it.
Is it true that you don't feel temperature?
This is a true statement. Yes. Yeah. I tell them, they're like, I tell them I could wear a coat in the summer and I could wear a t-shirt in the winter. I don't know if they buy that, but that's what I tell them.
So it's your superpower.
It is I guess a superpower. Yes. I don't know if that's even a good one.
So then how does that affect someone when they're getting that Gatorade bath?
Oh, yeah. I loved it.
Mom, you're going to remember forever.
Yep, I won't forget it. So
that's incredible.
I'll be happy to have ice on my back all day if it's because we play like that.
Kellen said that you guys shared a special moment right before he was able to douse you with that water. But How meaningful was that to you as a dad and a coach to be able to share that experience with your son?
Yeah, it's great. You know, I'm super proud of him. He's really worked hard with this group, and I'm just like all of them, but as his dad, I'm really, really excited for him. You know, he's answered the call in a lot of ways, and watching him turn into the man that he's becoming, football has helped foster that. And I get to see it every day, or at least I have. So now I'm going to have to, I guess, watch from afar.
So when he was named Most Outstanding Player, were you surprised even in the least?
I thought he played really well today. So.
You take your coach hat off and put your dad hat on,
Yeah.
because we were calling it 3 touchdowns and we were like, Kalen, not even a question.
I could tell right away he was locked in. And, you know, when we had a couple guys get dinged up and Landon Colesbeck couldn't play really a lot of running back for us anymore, we knew that we'd have to pick and choose a couple of pass plays, and some guys would make a play. And when we were able to connect with Nate on that deep ball, I was like, okay, I think maybe he's done enough today. And man, Nate made a great play on that.
That was
too.
an
It was
incredible.
As a head coach, I mean, how are you feeling about the 15 yards he earned for the spike?
So I was not thrilled. So I told him, like, I understand, but it was a little early to be doing things like that.
Coach Logan was sitting very close to us, but he signed off on it. He was like,
Yeah.
He looked at the guy and he was like, all right.
All right.
Yeah,
That was
I
warranted.
could tell right away he had full Gronk going, and I was like, oh no. I could see it in his eyes from 40 yards away. And like I said, I understood it. It was a crazy play.
Crazy catch. Honestly, that's exactly all we want in a state championship game. And then also for you guys to walk away with the first win in program history. Congratulations.
I appreciate
Absolutely incredible. Thank you for sitting down with us, and thank you for spending time with us prior to this. It's been an honor to watch this journey up to this point.
Yep, I appreciate it. It's been awesome to get to meet you guys and get to know you. And I read and watch all your guys' stuff, so to be a part of it is awesome.
Do we need to keep this program rolling again next year?
Yeah,
Make it better.
I love this. I love watching it. I love how many different places you guys go. It's absolutely content people want to see.
These kids deserve it.
100%.
So,
couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Go celebrate.
All right.
Go
Thank
celebrate.
you guys.
But
Appreciate
first, will you go sign that football over
You
there?
got it.
Thank you so much, Coach. We appreciate it. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Whoever said work smarter, not harder, didn't realize you could do both.
With millions of page views every year, ColoradoPreps.com is the #1 source for the high school sports community to keep up with the latest news and scores. From football and volleyball to basketball and softball, ColoradoPreps.com provides a year-round hub for coaches, friends, and family to stay connected to their favorite schools and athletes, and keep an eye on their rivals. Covering high school sports from the peaks to the plains, you always get the latest at ColoradoPreps.com.
The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years in employee benefits and individual health care needs and is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information. Clients have enjoyed the ability to connect in person or by phone, while others enjoy the convenience of their online service where they can review the status of their claims, obtain summaries, and download forms including claim forms. Dave and Steve do their homework so you don't have to. They know the market by distinguishing the best products from the merely adequate. Give them a call at 877-545-4840 or visit them online at benefitsbroker.com.
Hey, welcome back to Canvas Stadium in Fort Collins. We are here for the Road to State Championship Saturday, sponsored by Raising Cane's. I could go for a Caniac combo right now.
Oh, man. I think Danny and I talked after the post-game show from 3A that we were like, how did we get to 2 or 3 o'clock before either one of us consumed any food? And we know where Canes is. It's really a short distance. It's not it's not unreasonable to think we could run out of the stadium and get some food.
No, we were locked in.
Yeah.
We are so locked in. We might as well be in our own state championship game with ourselves. We just don't want to give you any misinformation. Again, we just wrapped up that 4A state title game. Dakota Ridge winning their first ever state title, 38-14 over Palmer Ridge. Man, Eagles all day. That was fun to watch for them. Not as fun if you're a Bears fan, which I totally understand, but it was a fun game to watch.
It was, but we're getting them in event time.
We are 44
and
minutes.
you can tell because of some of the dignitaries that start walking in. I see this is like name dropping central. I mean, we have Larry Bowl right over here. If Larry wants to walk behind the camera again and give us a wave, Cherry Creek District Athletic Director. He's a big supporter of also of the things that we do. So it's good to see Larry here. Former CHSAA Board President Jim Lucas. I see him over there. Ryan Silva.
Dignitaries.
Yeah, we got
Colorado's royal family.
It is Colorado's royal family of high school athletics is in the house. I mean, all we need is a Bob Ottewell appearance. I don't know where Bob Ottewell is.
Bob coming today? Bob staying at home, staying warm? Probably. That tracks. That totally tracks. Now let's talk about this 5A game that we're getting into. Ralston Valley in search of their first ever title. Cherry Creek, many titles.
Many titles. I believe this would be 6 and 7 years with Coach Logan.
And their 26th straight win if they were to win tonight. So that's a streak that not a lot of teams across the country could say that they're doing. So a lot is on the line here for both teams. Ralston Valley, we talked to Nico Bonello earlier this week, and they really have a lot of confidence going into this game, and not false confidence either.
We know they're a good team. They got some D1 kids all over the place, good receivers. Honestly, everywhere they got depth. But honestly, the Valor game kind of gave us a little bit of confidence, keeping it close to thumb when we whooped Valor pretty good. So that definitely helps us a lot with confidence-wise.
Making sure the kids know who we are, right? We're a team that's undefeated, that have beat really good teams in the state, and instill in that, like, you guys have been through adversity, you keep punching, and be who we are. Believe in yourself and be who we are. We got one more big goal, and I think it's so awesome for the kids, our coaches, and our community to be the very first team to ever play in a state championship at Ralston Valley, but we're not going to let that distract us from the ultimate goal.
Yep, the ultimate goal, a state title, could be underway for the Ralston Valley Mustangs in 42 minutes and 30 seconds to be precise.
Yeah, but they have the test of all tests.
Yes.
I mean, this Cherry Creek team, we've talked many times about Jackson Roper being out, but the depth is still there for the Bruins. I mean, Jade Fox, who recently signed with UCLA this week. I mean, you have Brady Vodica, Louisiana Tech-bound quarterback. You have dudes on dudes on dudes on dudes on the Cherry Creek roster.
You do. You really do. Lots of depth there. I think that I'm looking forward to Ralston Valley really making a statement. I really just, if they can go toe-to-toe, and if they win the toss and they get the ball first.
Which you have to, right?
You have to.
If you win the toss, you have to take the ball.
I'm not Coach Yano, but you have to. My couch coaching says. I think it's imperative that they do.
I mean, if you defer and you let a team like Cherry Creek play ahead, you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the approach that I would take and especially when you have weapons. I mean, we've talked about Zeke Andrews a little bit, and Larry Bull, I mentioned him. He and I were talking about Zeke pretty much getting the call from CSU this week to say, we know you committed here, but you're not going to be our quarterback moving forward. So how badly does a kid like that want to come in on this field in this kind of environment and slay the beast of Cherry Creek?
Right. And listen, I think that it is important to note that this happens all the time when somebody gets a new coach. They take a look at who's been recruited and they go, this doesn't fit my coaching style. This doesn't fit the scheme that I want to run. This doesn't fit the things that I want to do. Or maybe this talent doesn't get me excited like, some other kid that I could go get at another high school. So it happens all the time. But to your point, Dan, to come in here and prove a point, it could be pretty vindicating, to be honest.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a Cherry Creek student who does some really good sideline stuff. And Serena
Junior at Cherry Creek does sideline for their football. And this is a very prestigious role that she has. She has to try out for this. you can't, not just anybody can do this at Cherry Creek High School. Which
Right.
is very
So,
cool.
so we just got a message in that she is standing by with Jaden Fox. So let's go out to Serena. Once she gets in there. We don't have her in the studio, but if she has Jaden, I would love to hear what he has to say about this environment. He is, he's big time running back who's just put up massive numbers this year, and I mean maybe one of the best running backs that we've seen in recent memory in Colorado.
100%.
So,
I think, yeah. It'd be good to hear. We're good. Let's go.
Let's go out to Serena.
Hi, I am here with Jaden Fox here on the field. I have a few questions for you. You are going into the state game. What is the mood of this team right now?
The mood of the team right now is to dominate, play our best game. It's our last game. I'm a senior, so it's the last game for me. So just go out here and dominate as a team.
Awesome. Now, if you could explain the team dynamic of this team in general from this season, how would you describe it?
We're really a strong culture and a strong bond. We really built a bond today.
Now, again, it is your senior year. What is the most memorable point in your career from this Creek team? Yeah. Awesome. Well, good luck today. Thank you.
Thanks,
All right.
Serena.
Thank you, Serena. And thank you, Jaden, for taking some time. We know pregame is very
I mean, there's a chance that guy's sitting at this desk with us after the game is over.
there is totally, we could possibly hear more from him. You know what? That's kind of the beauty of the Cherry Creek team, though. It could be him. It could be 20 other guys. We don't know. So it'll be so fun to see what happens in this game. I'm very excited. But we did talk with Coach Logan earlier this week, and he gave a lot of praises for Ralston Valley team. He straight up said, they've been under the radar for a lot of people. Not me.
No,
Not me at all.
And he's known Coach Yanacito for a while now, so it's
And he had a lot of praise for Coach Yano and the program that he's built over there, and like
Right.
how he runs his team and stuff. So there's a lot of respect between these two coaches on the field tonight as well.
right. So I'm curious to see both the physical matchup between the players and then a little bit of the chess matchup between the coaches. But we're a little over half hour to kick. I think we need to take one more chance to reset, regroup, and recap our picks from earlier today.
Okay.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
This is Tim Anderson of Gordon Insurance, and we are proud to support all of our area athletes. With offices in Lyman, Callahan, Flagler, Sterling, and Kit Carson, we offer all types of insurance, including home, auto, commercial, farm, crop, life, bonds, and workman's compensation. We are independent and thus can offer you multiple choices of companies, not just one. Call or visit the office near you, and one of our agents can take care of you. See all of our contact information by going to www.gordonins.com or call me at 719-740-1361.
That's why I left it muted. I knew he was going to do it.
Thank you so much. All right. Welcome back to Canvas Stadium. We are here, Road to State, Saturday Championship. Oh, man, I did it again.
That's fine.
But it's sponsored by Raising Cane's, and that's all that matters to me and to you. That's Doug. I'm Ashley. That's Dan. We're here. Final picks. You have 36 minutes to stick by your laurels or change your mind.
I'm sticking by my laurels. I'm not a guy to sway just because, warm-ups are
What about
happening.
if there's a good song on? Would you sway a little bit?
Maybe,
Maybe.
but not much.
Doug's very tall. It'd be a lot of swaying.
It'll fall over.
All over. All right.
So you had Cherry Creek?
Sticking with Creek.
Sticking with Ralston Valley. I think they're going to put up a good fight.
I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I'm 2 for 2, so I don't know why.
Good job on that. Creek is kind of the low-hanging fruit in this game, though, just because they've been so dominant. I like what Ralston Valley's done. I like the confidence that's coming out of there. I like the fact that they beat up a Valor team that made Cherry Creek look really, really vulnerable last week. So Yeah, give me the upset. Give me Zeke Andrews, Nico Belani, and Coach Ano.
And this Ralston Valley crowd is coming out in droves.
That's
so I
another
think we're
good
gonna-
Jeffco crowd.
It's another good Jeffco crowd. Also, Jeffco 2 out of 3 so far. So
The sweep is alive.
It's imminent.
Let me put it this way.
Maybe.
I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I just want a great game. And it would not
100%.
upset me if there was a Jeffco sweep. I mean, that would be a great story.
It would be a fantastic story.
That's
So,
what football's all about.
man,
story.
Yeah.
I'd love to say our night's done. Our night is nowhere close to done.
Not even close. But just to recap, so far today, Pomona take 17-4. And then we just wrapped up Dakota Ridge over Palmer Ridge, 38-14 win. And then on deck, Cherry Creek taking on Ralston Valley for that 5A's title to wrap up our 2025 football season. Guys?
That's all you wanted me for?
Yeah.
Just to make sure that I was still going to go with Cherry Creek?
Just to make sure you might be right, but also might be wrong. We want it on record.
I'm staying with it.
All right. Okay. Thanks so much for
having
joining
me
us
on, though.
right now. Thanks
Thanks for being on your own program, Doug.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us so far. Join us again after the Cherry Creek Ralston Valley game. You want to know who wins? We'll have the MLP, coach, the whole shebang bang, and then we will send you to get some good sleep. You guys have a good night.